Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Lori. Today we are doing a thrift with me ×2. It's my local savers, which I love so much. I had a coupon because I've been dropping off so many carfuls of things for donations from our renovation. We were there on Saturday and I got a new coupon. So we are having double the fun today. I did great on both trips and I'm going to share a little sale with you that I got from the first trip when I come back. All right, I'm here at Savers. I'm hoping that the thrift gods are with me today. Let's go inside and see what we can find. All right, let's do it. All right, I walked in and literally the first thing that I looked at for $7.99, a pair of Vuori. Look at this tag. It's like a crispy tag. Like it's brand new. Oh my gosh, they're an extra small. They are pristine. $7.99. So excited about those. I also found these Lululemon. I don't know. This is a tough color. It's a tough sell, but they're so soft. They feel like Aligns. I just don't think that this style legging is doing quite as well as a wide leg for me right now. And these are $12. You know, I'm definitely gonna make more in the Vuori, so I think I'm gonna leave these behind. Okay, and I thought this Jade Chill little knit cardigan in an extra large was super cute. Just like a little window pane. It's from their Wherever collection. It's $13.49, but I have a 30% off coupon for clothing, and it is new with tag, so I think that's worth it. I think someone would look adorable in this. Super classic. White t-shirt, pair of jeans, perfect. Also, I have found if I price packed right, it sells quickly, and this is a great cardigan, great for travel. It is a size XL, new with tag, again, $11.49. It's looking a little dusty in the lighting here, but it's excellent. I'm gonna grab that. Okay, I believe this is the pickup of the day. I was so excited when I saw it. It is a Mary Mecco dress, $11.49. It's like midi length. I saw one listing for it on Poshmark for $400. I am so excited about this. I also got, what else is in here? I am having quite a day. Okay, I've never picked up Cozy Earth pajamas, but check out the comps on these. I have 4 pairs, 2 whites, a navy blue, and a gray, all extra large, all $7.99 plus 30% off. They're way so much. They're bamboo and they are so soft. Can't wait to get those listed. Sometimes I'll check out the comps for Allbirds that are in good condition and look a little unique, but I saw a couple of these that were listed at $25 and $30, so definitely a pass for me. But if I were buying them for myself, they look very comfy. Not really my color, but still cute. These are super cute. $10.49, but they smell like smoke, but they look like brand new. I have so many shoes, but these are really cute. If they were my size, I'd grab them. They're 9.5, so they're gonna stay. I've never seen such a blatant fake. Look at this. It's actually like silk screen on there. And then you look here. That's crazy. Actually, it's a cute concept. I love it. Too bad it's fake. So I knew when I found that Mary Mecco dress, the trip was worth it. When I first quoted that there was something I saw for $400, it was not a Mary Mecco dress. It was a different brand. So I got a little more excited than probably I should have gotten, but this particular dress retails for over $350. I believe it's $375. Mine was also missing the belt, but you saw it was $11 and change. I also had a coupon with me on this particular day. So I listed it for $120, kind of priced it to sell. Mary Mecco dresses can go for a lot of money. I considered keeping it. I tried it on. I even liked it on myself. I just don't need anything right now as far as dresses go. And I tend to go for basic stuff like blacks, browns, A-line dresses. I do have a Mary Mecco silk dress that I thrifted years ago, and it's one of my very favorite, which is still in my rotation now. I listed it for $120. It had 6 likes, and then I sent out an offer for $99, and it sold really quickly. So I shipped that out yesterday. The Vuori pants need to be listed, but I do have some Vuori pants that were very similar to this that I sold once before. I actually had camo leggings from Vuori that sold for $36 Then I had a Viore Henley that sold for $64. So I'm hoping that those Viore leggings will sell for between $40 and $50. I have to double check the comps on those particular Viores. And the last thing that was so exciting about that trip were the Cozy Earth pajamas. I could not believe I found 4 pairs of those. Last night, in fact, I wore 1 pair that I'm keeping because they are just so soft. So there were 2 white pairs that were at the store. One was in a double XL and one was in an XL. The XL is nice and loose and comfy on me, and I wore it to bed last night. I took a bath. I did like a whole little spa treatment before I went to bed, and I slept like a baby. They were so incredibly comfortable. So I'm keeping those, but I'm selling the rest, and I should sell them each for around $50 a pair. I would say that that was a really successful trip to the thrift store on a personal level and from a reselling aspect. I did not find anything for the house on that trip, but in today's Thrift with Me, I found a couple things that I'm really excited about. But before I head into the thrift store, I wanted to share something with you that has been part of my daily routine. I know I've talked to you in the past about my struggles with my hypothyroidism. The way that it kind of shows itself for me is a really sluggish metabolism. I often have pretty low energy, and I also get brain fog quite a bit. Between menopause and hypothyroidism and just like me being me, I lack focus and energy a lot. Thank you to Beam for sponsoring today's video. Glow is a daily super powder for women formulated with natural hormone balancing ingredients to support inner wellness and an outer glow. The first time I heard about Beam was not because of the Glow packets, which I have been loving and taking every day for the past 10 days, but my daughter has been obsessed with Beam Dream, which is a hot cocoa that she drinks every night before bed to help her sleep. I kept seeing this pop up on Amazon. Angie was telling me how much she loved it. When Beam reached out to me, I was really excited to have the opportunity to work with them because I already had a huge fan in the house. But I really want to speak about Glow. I opted for the variety pack, and it comes with 4 different flavors. I'll put one of these in my huge tumblers, load it up with ice and fill it up. And it really helps me to not hit that wall that I typically hit around 3 o'clock. I feel energized. I feel more focused. I'm actually not as hungry either. It could be because I'm also drinking it with large quantities of water. So on these long thrifting days when I'm out for a while and I really need to be focused while I'm at the thrift store, it keeps my energy level up and it helps me stay focused so I can find all those amazing deals at the thrift store. Glow is formulated with vitamins and minerals and natural antioxidants to support hormone health, metabolism, and immune function. Plus, electrolytes are added for extra hydration. It's all the good stuff that our bodies need for our best day every day. I love that it's become a part of my daily routine. There's only 10 calories in each packet. You get vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, B6, B12, zinc, magnesium, sodium, potassium. For a limited time, get up to 35% off your purchase. Click the link in my description and use code Lori at checkout. Glow has been a game changer for me. Thank you again to Beam for sponsoring today's video. Okay, this is day 2 of my thrifting at Savers. I'm hoping to find some things for the tiki bar or just some cute thrifted items for around the house in general. I have my 20% off coupon. I have my new shopping tote. I have my Beam to keep me energized. They have so much furniture that comes into the store. Look at the donations everywhere. Okay, good vibes. Oh, they totally changed things around. They got rid of their customer service desk over here. It's all furniture. Oh my goodness, fun. I've been thinking that a secretary's desk would look really nice in the office that is going to be Jay's, but I would have to do it over. This one's kind of got, no, kind of cheap on the sides. That's pretty though. I like these faux greens here, and this container is very natural for my vibe. I don't know, I kind of like how these are spread out. What I would really like is this with that. This I think would be cute. I found these mugs, which are so me. Oh my gosh, I don't need any mugs, but I'm gonna hold on to them for just a little bit. Okay, even if I were to take this and place it in, oh, that's too small. Maybe something like that. I don't know. This is like so heavy, this lamp, this solid crystal. They have it for $30. But I mean, oh my gosh, it probably weighs 25 pounds. It's beautiful. Honestly, if the center was brass, I might grab it. This is a find. A little Ghani t-shirt for $4.99. Really great shape. Definitely taking that home. Okay, Third Love bras are always an instant pickup for me, regardless of the size, especially if they're brand new with tags. So this is great. I have it priced at $7.49, 20% off. A new accessory rack just came out, and I really love this little Lucky Brand tassel leather bag. It's priced at just $7.99, and I think it's just so timeless and adorable and easy for shopping. This is a vintage Vera silk scarf, and I've been kind of inspired by Carolyn Bessette with the scarves in her hair, and this is just a really pretty vintage scarf. It's definitely something that sells. 100% silk. I love the colors. There's the tag. All silk, made in Japan. Just really cute pickup, I think. And also this Chico's belt is very interesting to me. And it's $6.99, so I did okay with the accessories today. I like these chunkier flip-flops for a little height in the summer, but that's not my size. This is such a cool belt. Oh my gosh, it's kind of like adjustable. There's no branding on it, but that's very cool. This is always a nice pickup. I'm gonna try it on myself. I think it might be cute with jeans. We are at 74. Hi, Lumpy. Did you miss Mama? This is my new rug. I still have to do my whole walkthrough from the renovation, but we are still waiting for this panel to be put on the dishwasher, and I have a few things that I've ordered, so before I do the big reveal over there, but I can show you the tiki bar because that's what this mirror was purchased for. So this was $9.99. I thought it would look so nice in this space. So here is the tiki bar, and I want to put the mirror right in the center. We ended up paying our cabinet company for plywood that matched the island. So my island is like a whitewashed walnut, and so I got that to match. But then I also have elements of black, like my rug. It's dark in here, but my walls in my dining room are called iron ore. And then I just got this wallpaper. This is going in my mudroom. So I'm pulling elements of black and, cream and gold, kind of tying it throughout. So anyways, I'm hoping that this will look good in the center there, but I have to wipe it down, clean it up. I love that it's got some of the little gold detail here, and it's got like a beveled edge right there. It has a few imperfections, but I don't mind. It cleaned up really nice. I love how it looks. I have it elevated on a book right now, but we are going to mount it to the wall. Still thinking about painting it like an antique brass. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments. Would you leave the black or add a little brass to the edges? Or would you put it in the mudroom? This I just got for my mudroom. This is just gonna go in the closet. We got rid of a bunch of these IKEA storage bins that we kept on the wall. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to show you the house yet because I want to do a big reveal. But this is my mudroom right now. It is so disgusting. So we pulled all the things off of the wall here, got rid of a ton of shoes. I brought 2 bags of shoes to Savers over the weekend, moved some upstairs, clearing out this closet as well. So that little Sterilite plastic bin is going to go in this closet. And I think I'm going to put like my Birkenstocks and flip-flops and stuff in there, because we used to be able to put things here on the wall. But now that we got rid of that, I just want it open in here. This is an LL Bean rug, and it's phenomenal, but it got so beat up during the renovation. I would need to power wash this. This is our water cooler that we use all the time. I need to wipe that down, put that over here. This for Lumpy's food. I'm gonna update that, put something in the closet. I just want it open in here, and I might put just a couple simple hooks. We have patches up there. It's a mess, but just picture how nice it's going to look when we do that black floral wallpaper. I think it's gonna look gorgeous in here. It's been a couple of days, still no wallpaper, but I did manage to get most of the shoes off of the floor and use our little storage bin in here, which I think is gonna work out perfectly fine in here. Very practical, and it eliminates the need to have anything on my walls now that there are no little ones living here. I put all of my flip-flops in the top drawer. I have more like Birkenstocks and bigger sandals and nothing in the bottom drawer. So I still have a bag over here with sneakers and stuff, but I just quickly threw them in the bag. I was trying to clear things out, and I also have shoes up there. So still more to come here, but that was a really practical piece. And I priced this out. I think this is like $40 at Walmart for the Sterilite wide 3-drawer. It's also on wheels. They had brand new wheels like in a plastic bag inside, which was great. So we can move it around if we need to, but that's really gonna work. I know, Lumpy, we need to put the food out for the cardinals, don't we? I also got these shoes. I love these. I'm hoping that my little magic eraser can take that off there. These fit me great. I tried them on in store. Although I say that about a lot of loafers and then I end up selling them, but I really like these. I'm still on my Carolyn Bessette Kennedy kick and still looking for some fun loafers. So I love those. These are all the things that planning to sell. I actually found more things than typical for resale. This I'm probably just gonna put either on the counter over there someplace or in the tiki bar. I've just been liking little elements of green everywhere. I've been getting like a lot of faux greenery just to pop in here and there. I have some up there. Do you like Mama's thrift bag? Is that comfy? You're very funny. I found this vintage, really funky silver woven belt. I love that it's this nice thick leather. It's adjustable. You just pop this little hook into whichever part of the leather feels good. So I get that. I just like things that don't take up a lot of space, that are fun to photograph. I also got this vintage Chico's belt. This part just kind of wraps around and snaps over here. I thought that was cool. I always like get into this boho mode this time of year because I just feel like a lot of people are shopping for festival things. This is the Third Love bra. I found another one that wasn't new with tag, and I typically always pick up Third Love, but then when I ran the comps, it was a different color. It wasn't fantastic. This is a 38G, so this is a larger size. So hopefully that is unique enough that somebody is hunting for that. Third Love is a fantastic brand and it is brand new. So I'm excited about that. I picked up this Ghani shirt. I didn't see any sold comps on it in store, but I just quickly ran a Google Lens on it. This is a $165 shirt. And I got it for $4.99 plus 20% off. So I paid $4 for this shirt. So this is definitely something I am going to sell. I love the little detail with that like little extra hem there on the cuff and here on the base of the shirt. So this is in really excellent condition. It looks like to be a very small size, probably extra small or small. Anyways, I'm excited to list that. These probably won't get listed until next week when Tina's back. I'm planning to give these to Angelina. These are just Princess Polly trouser pants. She works in an office every day now. So this is, I believe, her size, and I like just the little pleated wide leg Princess Polly. These were a good price too, just $6.49. And if Angie doesn't like them, I saw some sold comps around like the $20 mark. Here's that scarf that I showed in store. This is just such a simple bag. It's in great condition. It's a crossbody leather lucky bag. I thought that this was in really good shape. The leather is pebbled and beautiful. The interior was in really great condition as well. It was $7.99 less 20%. If I listed it for $38 and it sold around $30, I'd be really happy. And then this I'm also going to try on because I don't have many blouses. This is Equipment Femme. It's a size large. It's 100% silk. This is usually an automatic pickup for me as long as it's in good condition. What I like about this one is the buttons don't come all the way down. It's a pullover. This was only $6.49. I mean, these blouses retail for close to $200. So really great pickup for resale. And I think that's everything. I think that's everything that I picked up. I'm going to wipe this down and we'll get this in there. And if this doesn't work for the tiki bar, like if I don't want the black there, because everything here is more beigey creams, but I am pulling in a little bit of black. Oh, hi, cutie. If it doesn't work here, watch how nice it will look with this. If I were to move this to my mudroom, sorry, Lumpy. I mean, that would work so well too. If this goes in my mudroom instead, and then it will be like a nice little, you know, check my makeup before I walk out the door sort of thing. This is just peel and stick. I can leave the links for this. I'm just grabbing my receipt here. This is my new bag from Quince that I have been loving. It's just like this oversized woven tote. Every time I went to get it last year, I either chickened out or it was sold out every time I wanted to buy it. So I finally just got it and I've been bringing it with me everywhere. So $74.10 is what I spent and I got 12 items. So my average cost of goods was like $6-ish. I'm not bad at all. I'm so excited to show you guys everything in the house. I'm almost ready for a big reveal. I think I'm going to do my kitchen makeover first, like what I donated and what I kept for my kitchen. I'm also going to do the mudroom makeover when that gets done. And then I'm going to do a video where I share everything that was thrifted versus stuff that I bought retail for my new space. So I'm very excited. I've been really loving thrifting lately. I feel like I know myself better than ever, and I'm very confident about the things that I bring into my home for myself or for my home. And I'm feeling really confident about things that I'm buying to resell. I hope this video was helpful in some way to you. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to follow along. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. And remember, if you want to give Glow a try, click the link in my description. Use code Lori at checkout and get up to 35% off your purchase. Thanks, everybody.